Hello Leo, welcome to your reading for mid-July. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. Alright Leo, I'm primarily a love reader. That's what I'm going to focus on. If anything else pops up, I will address it, of course. And if this reading does indeed resonate with you, then any interaction with it, whether it's a like or a comment or a subscribe, will not only help my channel grow, it's going to add your energy to the collective pool and just make it easier for me to read for everyone just a little bit better. I'm going to start off the reading with a couple of oracle cards, moving on to a freestyle tarot spread. Towards the end of the reading, I will be pulling a few initials and angel numbers and planets and sun signs for you. So make sure you stick around for that. And I'm sorry I sound like this. I developed a cold overnight. Alrighty, we have the squirrel and chestnut. Preparation. Interesting. Getting 7 of Pentacles energy. And we have the bobcat and blackthorn with patience. I like that. There's an anticipation here. But you're being very patient about it. You're being very quiet about something. Planning something backstage. Now, the squirrel and chestnut, talking about preparation. This talks about resourcefulness and foresight and fruits of your labor. This is almost like you've been doing a lot of work, backstage especially. You've been preserving yourself. You've been preserving your energy. You've been preserving your love, right? And it's like you filled yourself up. When we look at the Ace of Cups, you filled yourself up and you're good. There's no codependency here is what I'm getting. I'm also getting, we are still in Cancer season till the sun moves into Leo on the 22nd. Technically, regardless of your sun or rising, we are hitting your 12th house, which is a house of quiet. It's a house of isolation. It is the energy of preparation before the sun shines on you. Right? So this is like hibernation time for you, Leo. We have patience as well. This talks about how you've prepared yourself for anything difficult that life throws your way. Bobcats are very independent creatures, right? They don't really ask for help from their herd or from their pack. There is something about survival. There's something about being low on rations. And rations could mean emotions, could be love. Which is why you've been keeping to yourself. I'm almost feeling like there hasn't been enough love that's being given to you. So it's like you're running on empty. Not empty, but you're running on low. So there's a self-preservation of emotion. You're not giving too much out because there's very little left for you. That's what I'm getting here. You know how if your pantry is empty, right, or very close to being empty, you're not going to go give out rations to people. You're going to keep what's left for yourself so you can survive. I know that's a little dark, but I like how the keyword here is patience. It's almost like you know it's going to be, that heart is going to be filled up again. You're just waiting. Quite appropriate, because once the sun enters your sign on the 22nd, there'll be no place to hide. You're going to be in the spotlight. We have the Knight of Pentacles, which has been showing up a lot. The Page of Pentacles, that's a lot of earth energy showing up for you. The Ten of Swords, instruction. The Ace of Pentacles. The Five of Swords. The Seven of Cups. What happened here, Leo? The Two of Cups, beautiful. The King of Pentacles, lot of Pentacles. You may have a lot of Earth in your chart. And then we have the Wheel, thank God, with the Lovers. And the Ten of Cups, beautiful. With the Four of Cups, the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups. You know what I'm getting, Leo? I'm getting that something happened here where your stability was jeopardized. You were on this path to almost solidifying something with the Ace of Pentacles, building that foundation for yourself. Very slowly but steadily moving ahead. And very similarly to Aries' reading, with the Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Cups, I feel like the person you were dealing with didn't have the same vision as you. The Ten of Swords in the tarot is a very painful card. But here, those 10 swords are being used to instruct. Those 10 swords are not causing pain. That pain is being used to teach yourself something. With preparation and patience, some of you may be hoping that this is going to turn back around. After a brief period of mourning, things are going to turn back around. The Seven of Cups originally is also a card of too many options, too many people, too many cooks in the kitchen. So it is possible that there were too many intervening energies. And with the King of Pentacles, it's like your stability, like I said earlier, was jeopardized. With the Two of Cups though, there is attraction here. There is love here. There is harmony here. The bottom of the deck is very interesting. The Wheel of Fortune showing up is the universe saying that I am the captain of your ship. I am writing the script of your life. I am planning something for you. Right? What? The Lovers. That is what the universe wants. The Ten of Cups. Happiness, joy, love. That's what the universe wants. But then we have the Four of Cups. I'm seeing a turnaround here. But I'm also seeing a blockage from you. Almost like you're sitting in this Seven of Cups energy of mourning. You're not being able to see the future that you had actually planned for yourself. It's almost like there's a wrench in the works. The King of Cups is a very emotionally stable king. The Knight of Cups carries the Ace of Cups, which is an offer of love. And the Knight of Wands, moving quickly. I don't know if this turnaround is in general in your love life or it's by a specific person. Either way, this happiness, this love, this joy wants to make its way back to you. But I feel like you're holding on to this energy. This Ten of Swords, this Five of Swords, this Seven of Cups. You are being patient. But some of you are not manifesting correctly, Leo. You're letting your fear overpower your faith. Oop. The Fool wanted to show up. The Ten of Wands, responsibility. I feel like for some of you, relationships in general have become a burden. I don't know who it is that you dealt with here, Leo. But though you're hoping for a restart, just the idea of it is making you tired. Because you may have been overgiving in a situation. That integration that we want to see with the Two of Cups maybe hadn't been tapped into. the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you were doing all the work. You were doing all the work. Four of Pentacles, protection. You're holding back. All of this frustration and this mourning, I feel like it's almost rewired your brain chemistry. And you're functioning from a place of lack, Leo. I'm not saying your blueprint or your future plans have changed. You still are very sure of what you want. And the universe is very sure of what it wants to give you. But I feel like you're very afraid to be vulnerable now. And I don't blame you. I'm not blaming you. But if you're going to put walls around yourself, yes, you're keeping bad people away, but you're also preventing blessings from coming in. The Nine of Pentacles, tradition. You're either trying to fool me or you're trying to fool yourself, Leo. You're telling me or you're telling yourself that I'm better off alone. I'm better off single. But then what is the preparation and patience for? You're expecting this. I did say bobcats are very independent. And it's okay for you to be independent within a relationship. That is what prevents codependency. This Nine of Pentacles energy, Nine of Pentacles has been modernized into the card of being single, into the energy of being single. It isn't. It is the energy of being independent, regardless of your status. I feel like that is what needs to be worked upon. You may have been building home in somebody else. And what that did was, it gave them the permission to render you homeless. This Nine of Pentacles is here to teach you to build that home only within yourself. So that regardless of what happens, regardless of how whoever this is behaves, you're not left in this energy of frustration, mourning. The more independent you are energetically, the more magnetic you're going to be to the kind of love that you're actually desiring. Not the kind of love you think you need. Yes. I've been talking about the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, yes, is an offer of love. It is carried by the Knight of Cups. But the Ace of Cups is also filling yourself up with that love. I've been talking about how you're running on empty. The more you fill yourself up with the kind of love that you want, the faster you will magnetize it to yourself. Transition. There needs to be a shift here, Leo. The King of Pentacles can be very unchanging. But the Six of Swords right here is suggesting that something about how you show up in relationships needs to change. The Fool is back. With clearance, the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Swords, insecurity, and the Hierophant. I have never seen a Leo who is insecure. Let's make sure you're not the first. You guys are born to shine. You're born to be in the spotlight. You cannot let other people dictate how you feel about yourself. This energetic independence needs to be a priority for you for the next 2 weeks. Regardless of what's gonna happen, What I see being orchestrated for you by the universe and by whoever this is pure love. Wanting to come in, knocking at your door. But are you even ready to receive it? Because what's going to happen is, if you're empty, right, whatever is given to you, you're going to gulp it down. And that's going to drain the other person. But if you're already full of love for self, whatever is given to you is a bonus. It's just going to complement your energy. It's going to complement your life. It's not going to help fill it up. Because that's not what other people are for. They're not there to complete us. They're just there to complement us, complement our energy. When this love comes in, make sure you're ready for it. Otherwise, we're back on the hamster wheel. All right? Okay. Let's see what we have. We have Uranus, which is the planet of change. Uranus is the wanderer. Uranus is the fool energy. It's Aquarius energy. This is changing something. This is allowing change to happen to you, right? These are shocks. They could be shocks or they could be surprises. Depends on how you receive them. The universe wants to come and shake things up. Allow it. Okay? We have the number 6. This could be significant for you when it comes to ages. Somebody could be 66. Doesn't have to be. There could be a 6-year age gap. Doesn't have to be. But 666 as an angel number talks about significantly changing your path, your spiritual path, how you conduct yourself, how you speak to your higher self, how you receive downloads from your higher self and your angels and your ancestors. Changing something about your spirituality is key here. How you heal, changing how you heal, how you speak to yourself. That's important. A new direction is needed here, Leo. And then we have Scorpio. You could have Scorpio heavily in your chart. You could be dealing with somebody who does. But Scorpio as an energy represents emotional depth. It represents taking a deep dive into your psyche and truly understanding what your triggers are and healing them by yourself. This is not a scuba diving lesson with 50 people. This is you, just you. Don't be afraid. The Scorpio energy is not afraid of anything. All right, let's get you some initials to close this off. We have the letter P, V, E, E again, Q, W, and V again. So these could be your initials, they could be the initials of someone you're dealing with, doesn't have to be, but this is just a special mention to those who have found their initials here today. All right, that was it, Leo. I hope this helped, and happy birthday in advance. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.